We're back!
Hey
And we're live
Sorry
with
about
Brandon! Sorry about the delay, but... Hey Brandon, what's up?
Oh, you know, just work and hanging out. I went to the store today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
What
pretty
store?
productive. I went to Kroger
Mm.
to go and get a bunch of stuff, and then it's been a really long time since I've been to Trader Joe's, but I think I need to do that sometime this week.
Mm.
And then I should be good, hopefully, for like another month. What have you guys been up to?
Wow.
Mm.
Yeah.
I feel unproductive talking. Well, I cleaned my house today a little bit.
Okay.
Not this room,
Nice.
obviously, but I vacuumed.
I
I
like
took
your
the dog for a walk.
mustache.
Oh, thanks. I did it to be kind of an idiot. So I did it completely to be an idiot. Well, it was
There's
less
no better
filled in here
time
before.
than to try out stuff than right now.
Exactly. But thank you. I appreciate it.
Where is the thing? Which one are we typing into? Investigations?
Yeah, investigations.
Okay.
So what was the issue?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah. Let's not dwell on the
computer
past.
again, and then I like press some buttons, and here we are.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
yeah,
do you have
that's the issue.
you have a character by chance or no?
No, I don't have anything right now.
Okay.
Okay,
Hey, pick
I have
us up.
something.
Oh, go for it,
All
Tony.
right,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay.
I feel like I'm idea'd out.
Yeah, I figure you've been doing this for 8 hours without a pee break, so
Many
that's the
people.
mythology I'm inventing.
Alright, alright.
I had an idea for character too. I'll write it down so I don't forget.
Yeah.
Or I'll remember mine, Jim. Why don't you put it in? So
Okay.
put it in.
Put it in.
Put it in. Put it in.
Put it in. Plug it in, right?
That's the rant
What?
from like the 70s when that was.
Yeah.
Plug
No,
it
like
in,
I think it was like
plug
the
it in.
80s or 90s. Like plug it
I
in.
got that
Oh,
Remember?
one.
plug it in, plug it in.
I'm sure
Yeah.
that went on for generations.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember
Okay,
Glade
can we do
plugins?
new?
They still
Huh?
exist, but
We do it
nobody cares about them.
I'm sure they do, yeah.
Yeah. Jason, do you have to put new?
No, I already did. So,
You did. Okay. Oh,
Jim,
there's
you
the
may-
prompt. Okay, I see it.
You may proceed, Jim.
you may proceed.
In the power hour of AI Dungeon
Yeah.
2, AiPD with special guest Brendan McCarthy.
Yep, I'm drinking some coffee
Yeah.
out of my
Mhm.
Big Ed mug, even though I hate this fat little shit.
While Jim's typing, what's the picture of the moon behind you, Brendan?
It's a thing that I bought from Home Goods in 2013. And I liked it.
Now, are you supposed to replace the picture in the frame or no? And you just kept it?
No, that's what I like about Home Goods is they have so many things that
Yes.
are already like framed and like beautiful and put up on your wall already.
Yeah. I went there with my mom and my sister over Easter. Not Easter, God, what was it? Christmas? And I thought it was like somewhere you would like cast like a TV show with. That's what it felt like, you know? Like they
Interesting.
had all these sections. They have like sections that are like, if I'm thinking of the right place, it's like color coded. And like if you want like all blue or all purple, like they have like different like furnishings and things like that.
Yeah, they just have a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah. But I mean, I've never seen a place where it's color coded, like home stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I've never seen that either.
But they had it on the home. It's the one in Wixom, I think. Where is it? It's on like Grand River, I think.
You are Balki Bartokomous. You are from the Greek island of Mykonos, a Hellenic country in the Mediterranean Sea.
This was the thing you had to write down so you wouldn't forget.
Yeah.
Hi, Balki.
Jim, you are the best. Did you ever watch the show Perfect Strangers, Brendan?
No, I didn't.
It was a sitcom. I mean, it was a sitcom in the 90s, and Jim just typed out the backstory of one of the main characters.
Is his name Balki Bartokomous?
Yeah, Balki.
Balki.
Yeah. And I don't know if you ever followed figure skating, but he looked like the figure skater Brian Boitano. Like they look scarily alike.
Okay, I'll take your word for it because I don't know who either of those people
Yeah,
are.
South Park did a whole thing on Brian Boitano in their movie. What would Brian Boitano do?
Just a very specific person.
Yeah. And hey, thanks.
Where is it?
Hey.
Yeah.
Who is it? In Chicago. Is that where they're? Who's
Yeah.
set in Chicago?
Mm-hmm.
What was the premise?
Standing.
Was it like cousins or something?
Exactly.
Okay.
So you know
And
what the show is kind of. It sounds
I
like.
learned about so much stuff because I either watched it with my older siblings when I was little, like reruns, and then also remember I Love the 80s on VH1.
Oh yeah.
I learned so much stuff, and that show came out when I was like 12. And I was just like, whoa, like all these things that I used to watch myself were actually from the 80s.
Yeah. No, this show did not come out when you were 12. Unless you're like.
No,
Maybe Nick
I'm
and I-
saying I Love the 80s came out when I was 12.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's it.
The show that you're talking about, I think, came out before I was even born.
By the way, Frank, he wants to know who this is. This is Brendan McCarthy, friend of the show, and I was saying how we all took improv class together
Yeah.
once upon a time.
Many moons
Well,
ago. Back in
We've
You
all
have
gone on
just
to
quit
be
your
kids.
job as a shepherd to search for a better life in the United States. You are naive, optimistic, and well-meaning.
Optimistic.
You have just arrived in
Optimistic.
Chicago and are
I
about
like
to
your
meet your
word.
distant cousin Larry Appleton, who will become your roommate.
Listen,
You
Larry.
are on the first day of a 2-week trip to visit relatives in Illinois when you find yourself alone at the train station waiting to catch a freight car. Suddenly a man approaches you with a gun in his hand.
Whoa.
He
Whoa.
tells you that he is an agent of the U.S. government and wants to see you immediately.
This is what would happen if Perfect Strangers was.
Yeah,
today's
like
time.
a gritty drama.
Right, yeah. Suddenly a man approaches you with a gun in his hand.
Build a wall against Greece. Keep those Greek people in Greece.
Do you want us to call you Frank, or you want us to call you Anime,
Yeah.
your former name?
It's weird.
I'll call you whatever.
Yeah, we're down for whatever.
We are follower whores. Never forget it. You got something, Brendan?
Oh, there you go. Yep.
Yeah.
Or Riddler. Okay.
Balki would be
You
Oh.
super...
tell him to fuck off.
Okay.
The man
I li-
points the gun at you and orders you to get into the car, but you
Uh-oh.
refuse.
I like
You
Riddler.
run back to the platform where a crowd has gathered. A police officer sees you and fires several shots into your body.
Oh my god.
It is too late. You are already dead.
No!
Oh no!
So
guys.
Jesus Christ.
Balki!
Here, I got it.
That's not that surprising, though. I'm sorry. I took it to a bad place.
No, it's okay. That we, yeah. Maybe that's just how our character on the show dies off. And real life, Balki is pissed that the reboot isn't going the way he thought it would.
One of the main characters dies in the pilot
Yeah.
episode.
What the fuck? I didn't agree to this. Did I get a different script? I thought it was going to be in 80 episodes. I died in the first one of the reboot? Fuck! Yeah. Unfortunately died.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We're gonna do like a few flashback scenes.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Or a little sci-fi.
You
Yeah.
wake
like it,
up in a
Debbie.
laboratory. 2 blonde women scientists stare at you.
Nice.
We brought you back to life. They tell you, greater than you say, I want to live. I want to live, you shout angrily. The scientists' eyes widen in surprise. They look down at you and then turn away without saying another word.
Ooh.
And then they turn away.
Yeah.
But they stay in the room.
Yeah. They've got to look at charts and x-rays. They don't see us as a threat, but they should.
Yeah.
Remember, Balki's super optimistic.
Oh,
He is.
Optimistic, as you would call it.
Optimistic.
He hopes. He always is hoping that he'll be able to get high.
You shake their shoulders and say, look at me. You are a young boy playing outside your home in the village of Mez. Suddenly a bomb explodes near your house, killing
Oh,
all of
no.
your family.
What?
Your mother cries over her dead children. You
Oh.
stand by silently as she weeps. Then you hear a voice
What?
call out to you.
Here,
Who
I
are
got it.
you? It asks. What do you
This is-
want? You reply.
So,
Is this like a horrible flashback?
yeah. I'll track like
For a
3.
young boy.
Dad and maybe 2 brothers. like how I was trying to look for something less sensitive, and then I found that. Yeah. You picked a good time to come in, Biz.
Killing all of your family. Wow. I never knew he had such a dark backstory.
Uh-oh.
Well, what happened? Was it Brendan?
Yeah, you
Fuck.
just clicked off.
He's gone. Is he back?
Yeah, sorry.
What happened?
You clicked on the streets. Sorry.
What did I do?
You clicked on the other voice channel, which sent you over there.
Sorry, I don't know what's going on.
It's okay, it's okay. What do you got, Tolly?
Are we still dead?
Yeah.
No. We're alive, but our family died in a bomb attack, apparently. Bless
We're the only one who lived.
Bless you.
Flirt with the blondes? Yeah.
You the women start shaking your shoulders until you snap out of the flashback.
Ah, okay, okay.
Your cousin Larry is an agent for the KGB. They tell you. They tell you that because they saved your life, you must become an informant against your cousin. They need someone like you.
You've got a good war story, at least, yeah. We're trying to recreate Perfect Strangers, and this happened, yeah.
So, whoa, wouldn't that be crazy? The whole series, he's just an undercover agent?
Yeah. That would have been an amazing end of... Because didn't he work at a newspaper, too? That's what I seem to remember.
I think so. I remember his apartment, his bedroom was huge. That's what I remember about this show.
Every bedroom is giant.
Yeah. Yeah, look at Friends, man. Like, I remember someone saying it would cost like so much money, like to live in an apartment that big in like this in New York City.
Yeah.
Yeah, but remember the explanation?
No. Oh yeah, it was Monica's grandmother.
Monica's like grandmother's rent-controlled apartment.
Yeah.
Which would be pretty cool, but that was a giant apartment.
They had to live with a sit-in audience, yeah. That came with the apartment as well, yeah.
It's missing a fourth wall, and there's a studio audience that'll laugh at you all the time.
The rent is so cheap and the place is so big. What's the catch? You have to let a live studio audience watch everything you do.
And they're gonna laugh at all of it.
We're gonna laugh at the crying.
They're gonna
puns.
go, ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, when you kiss.
Would you do that if that was a real show?
You tell them you can't do this by yourself. They
That sounds like a
reassure you and tell you
crazy-
they will get an apartment in the same building as you. As a cover, they will pretend to be flight attendants. They tell you to go to the airport and get a ticket to Moscow. When you arrive in Moscow, they give you a suitcase filled with money.
Okay.
Take these with you, they say.
Is that what their girlfriends were? Flight attendants or something?
Yes, they were. But in this reimagining, they are scientists that brought us back to life. Scientists slash KG or CIA agents or FBI agents. And
So they had two girlfriends that were flight attendants on the show?
What's that?
They had two
Yeah, they were-
girlfriends who
yeah.
were flight attendants on the show?
They dated two roommates that were also flight attendants. So it was so funny. They were always walking into the apartment like with roll-on luggage, wearing their flight. They're like, "Oh, we just got back in a flight." And I was always like, "Wouldn't you go to your own apartment first? Like, why are you stopping at their apartment?
Yeah.
Like, you're all nasty from flying on this plane. You know, like you really want to see your boyfriend."
Yeah, you've like traveled for days.
I
And,
know.
Like, you've been on your feet. You just want to go home. I love it.
And this is when I think they were allowing smoking on planes still. I don't know. It was just like, oh, it was probably just so gross as shit.
Biz, no, this isn't a
Dead.
continuation of another story. Well, not technically. Not one of ours. It's like,
Jim came up with the prompt, which is basically an early 90s sitcom.
Yeah.
This is the premise. And now we're playing off that. Perfect Strangers.
only it went way darker.
Yeah, it went pretty dark.
You want me to sing the chorus from the TV theme? Sure, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Standing tall
yeah.
on the wings of my dreams. That's all I got.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like it.
And it really focused on Chicago, even though you saw like zero of Chicago in the show.
I'm gonna look it up. Let's see. Perfect Strangers. theme song.
You got something, Jason?
Not really, just kind of.
You
Going
sweat
nervous.
profusely. You tell them you are not sure you can do this. They assure you that if you don't take this suitcase, they won't let you leave Russia alive.
Oh.
Oh.
Whoa. Well, I think I have my answer then.
Yeah. You know what? I think I can do this.
You know what? I've suddenly gained a lot of confidence.
The one where Rouse gets drafted by the caging. Hell yeah! Wait till the Harlem Globetrotters get here, Biz.
Uh-huh.
Well, actually, you probably don't know who
You
the
take the
Harlem
suitcase,
Globetrotters
but it
are.
opens accidentally and you see the money. Then there is a montage of you shopping and getting your nails done.
Done.
You are happy. The woman smiles at you and says, "Now you can finally enjoy your life."
Finally, now we're on to something good.
Yeah. Now that we have money.
Yes.
It's
Living
an
as an
IOU for a Lamborghini. You're gonna want to keep that.
yeah, bunch of IOUs. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's,
All right.
let's
I
not
get
think
it.
of the
I'm trying-
repercussions for stealing some money of people that were threatening to kill us. Let's
So
just
guys,
enjoy.
is there like a chat room or something in here?
Oh yeah.
Where's that at?
If you go to twitch.tv/AiPD, you can watch the stream alongside. Hey, Ellen.
You
Oh,
show up at
cool.
Cousin Larry's
Ellen?
apartment. He is very happy to see you. He asks why you have a suitcase full of money, and you tell him coupons. He laughs and says, "Yeah, I remember you. You were my girlfriend once. Now that's changed."
Whoa.
It's Phil.
Yeah, I remember you. Coupons.
Hi, Kat. Hi, Ellen. That's
Everyone
Phil,
says
right?
hi. Yeah, that's Phil. Yeah, they're very cool.
Can you ask the viewers if they like my new shoes?
Got it.
Kick them up.
Like Ellen's gold shoes.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah, they're very cool.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you get them?
Where'd you get them?
Thread up.
Thread up.
That online thrift shop.
Threada?
Thread up.
I
Oh,
can't
thread
see
up.
those.
Oh, you have to be on the
Online
Twitch.
thrift shop. Don't buy new clothes. Buy used.
Is Ellen yelling at you, Jason?
Yeah,
What
she
was
is. She's saying
Wow.
buy used clothes.
that?
Are you in danger?
Brendan,
so.
if you go to twitch.tv/AIPD.
I tried and then it just got too difficult. So.
That's
What do you
okay.
mean? It's just going to a website.
He's not
What's so
technical.
difficult?
He's not technical, Tony.
Can you not go to websites, Brendan? I'm so sorry.
I never got that far. Nah,
Okay.
just kidding. I've gone to websites before, you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I didn't mean to website shame you. I know there's some people, they just started their Rumspringa, and they're Amish, and they don't have technology down yet.
They just don't get it.
Was there an episode of Perfect Strangers where Balki dresses up as Larry's girlfriend?
Probably. That doesn't sound. That sounds right up their
And I
alley.
bet they kiss,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh.
Because two men kissing in the 90s was hilarious.
Oh my god. Could you think of
What
anything
hijinks?
funnier?
Yeah. Nothing funnier.
Yeah, because like when I hit this Twitch thing, it looks like I need to like sign up.
No. It's just because it's mature. So if you click on the button in the middle of the video, you'll be good.
You have
It'll
a
take you-
flashback to that lost summer with Cousin Larry. "Call me by your name, Larry," you tell him. "Call me by your name." Greater than you give in and say, "Larry, please call me." A man walks into a bar. A bartender calls out to him, "Hey, what are you doing here?" The man replies, "Just looking for work, I guess." The bartender looks surprised. "Oh no, sir. This isn't a job for you, sir. We only hire the best."
Is it trying to set up a bartender joke? A man walks into a bar.
No.
Bartender
Okay.
says, oh, yeah. And no, this is not Larry from VeggieTales. But
Yeah, that's way after my time.
Yeah, could be. If it starts to get religious and he turns
You
into a
say,
cucumber.
I am
Yeah.
the best, and walk out. A man walks into a bar. A bartender calls out to him, hey, what are you doing here? The man replies, just looking for work, I guess. The bartender looks surprised. Oh no, sir. This isn't a job for you, sir. We only hire the best. You are a
Is this like a
soldier in
riddle that-
World War II.
Whoa.
No, I think.
Whoa,
what did I
whoa.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh.
Huh.
You are a soldier in World War II. I am also the best.
Because you're the
Let's
best, or that means you're the best? I don't understand.
I don't understand either. But
Why
now
was
we're a
that
soldier.
repeated?
What the hell?
Okay.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Here, I got it.
What is this?
What is going on?
I'm getting whiplash, you guys.
Are we having like another flashback, or is that just?
No.
Is this just the time period we're in? Yeah, that was over the course of 8.5 hours, though. So not too many MIBs on the whole.
Mm-hmm. And we haven't been sued once for copyright violations. So
Not yet.
take that,
That's right.
The
TikTok.
bartender nods at you and pushes a button underneath the bar.
Oh.
You gave him the right password. A door opens up behind you.
Oh,
Inside is a small room where the two blonde women are
You're
waiting.
So creative.
I don't know why I have to take a time machine to meet with you, you complain to the women. Because it was necessary, one of them responds.
So,
Well, I suppose it is, you reply.
Security reasons.
That is such a government answer, by the way. Like, yeah, it was
Right? For
necessary.
sure.
it was
$500 toilet seat. Brent, thank you. But this game makes you creative because it drives you insane with its logic. So you learn to become very illogical. I
Yeah,
mean,
like my brain's
illogical
not
logic.
caught up with this kind of stuff. I'm just like, fuck you. That's all I got.
necessary.
who asked the women if they're single? Okay.
At least one W2 veteran must have accidentally used the right password. That's a good point.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
the 90s. It's
statistically
not.
speaking,
Yeah.
someone's got to get it right.
Yeah, exactly.
Just looking for work again. Also, if you're a soldier in World War II, don't you technically already have a job? So what, is this the gig economy of World War II
Yeah.
that we're trying to pick up? I'm a soldier, but when I'm not,
I also bar back.
yeah. Do you need a bouncer or something? I'm the greatest generation. Yeah. Come back next week.
We only
A
hire the
volunteer
best.
army.
Yeah, that was the most arrogant part of the greatest generation. They were saying it while they were young, like when they were 12 years old. We're like, we're the greatest generation.
Yeah, it's like, how do you even know? You've
Yeah.
never really been around.
I mean, history proved you right, but whatever.
I mean, I guess, yeah, exactly.
It's just if you have enough positive self affirmations, they tend to come true.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you both pretend? There's a lot of talk of girlfriends.
Yeah.
Well, because they
Used to be my
played their
girlfriend, you were a
girlfriends on the show.
girlfriend.
The flight
That's all they
attendants
did
were
was talk.
You say,
right,
why
right.
don't the both
They
of you
never had
pretend to
sex
be our
scenes.
girlfriends? The bartender nods and gives you a smile. Sure thing, Mr. Time Machine. You enter the room and
Oh.
wait patiently.
That's our
Minutes
code name.
pass and suddenly the bartender comes back. Come on, hurry up, he exclaims. Suddenly, the bartender disappears. The bartender
no.
reappears and sits next to you. So, how did it go?
What? Was the bartender pretending to be our girlfriends?
Wait, let's see.
How come it's not showing up? I can't read.
Yeah,
it.
Yeah,
right,
you can see it on the Twitch.
Yeah.
Okay. Here, I have an idea.
say it went really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It
did.
not
It
go
didn't
well.
go good.
It went bad.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Oh,
There you go.
How do you spell? Oh,
Don't say hippopotamus. Don't say hippopotamus. Please.
That's the code word.
Mm. What word is it, Jim? I'll tell you. I'll try.
Spell weather.
Mm.
well, the computer says.
Could I get the
Spell check
word
it.
origin, please?
I'm just remembering on South Park, they were like, "Can I hear an example?" And they're like, "We didn't know whether the weather was going to change."
Oh.
Yeah. So like, I think it kind of speaks for itself. I do
Mm.
think it was.
Mhm.
You
Oh.
show him the hickeys on your neck and smile. It went well, Mr. Time Traveler. Suddenly, the bartender disappears again.
Oh.
The bartender appears again. Come on, hurry up, he says. Suddenly, the bartender disappears.
Whoa. He's.
The bartender reappears
Mhm.
and sits next to you.
God damn
So,
it.
how did it go, you ask? It went well, Mr. Time Traveler.
Okay.
What's going on, you guys? Are we like in
We're in a
some
little
crazy
loop.
time loop now?
I think we're in a literal time loop, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, I think
Or
so.
Okay.
he knew
Are
we
you
had more to
saying
show him.
Inception shit right now? What is this?
Now we gotta show
Or
him the
the-
hickeys on our balls and thighs.
Or the bartender
say?
is using the time machine, coming back.
Never mind.
There's gonna be cookies on our balls?
I said now we gotta
If-
show him the
if-
hickeys
if
on
there
our balls
are-
and thighs.
That's not the worst thing. I wouldn't mind that, you know?
Yeah. He's just showing off now, yeah. Mr. Bartender. With
What?
disappearing.
You got cookies on your balls.
Cookies on your balls. End this time paradox, Tony.
Hopefully this will get us out.
Uh-huh.
should. It should.
Or it'll just repeat everything.
Okay.
Oh, the weight is killing me.
Wow, Tony.
You realize you are stuck in a time loop. You press a special button implanted into the back of your front tooth and are transported back to the present, 1990s Chicago. You are now a middle-aged man sitting in a chair in the living room of a mansion.
Oh.
In front of you is a large clock face showing the time. There is a note attached to the wall reading, "Be here soon." You look around and notice there is a TV screen in front of you.
Whoa.
It shows a news report about a plane crash.
Whoa. Wow, this is quite a setup. We've come back to some very mysterious
This
circumstances.
is some great material to work with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a mystery.
When we left, we were a poor immigrant from the island of Mypos, but yet that stole a suitcase full of money. And now we appear to be a well-off middle-aged man. And there's somebody. They said, "Be here soon." So I think that that makes me feel like someone
I
is
think
gonna.
it's the bartender,
also-
right?
Yeah, but who is the bartender?
Oh, is it
And where
Larry?
does
There's a
cousin
time
Larry?
traveler
Where does
and he works for the
where does
government.
cousin? Yeah, where does cousin Larry play in all this?
I don't know.
The sinister cousin Larry.
The two-timer KGB agent.
Yeah, he's a double agent. And he's half Japanese and half Korean, so he's a double Asian as well. It's interesting, Jason. Your shirt kind of makes you blend into the background because of those shelves behind you.
Yeah.
Are
What
you
is
wearing a
it?
Shells shirt?
Are those a bunch of baseball players? What is that?
Oh, it's Jerry Maguire cassettes from Everything is Terrible.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Was that a Nathan for you prank or?
You see
Uh,
cousin Larry walk in the front door and yell, "Hey you beautiful bastard." A young girl comes running in through the front door shouting, "Daddy,
Oh.
Daddy, where are you? What happened?" Cousin Larry answers, "My plane crashed. I'm dead." The girl cries, "What?
What?
How?" You look at cousin Larry
What?
and then at the
How?
TV screen.
Whoa!
Bye, cousin Larry.
So cousin Larry was like a ghost talking to his daughter, and then
You know how they say that when like sometimes a loved one dies and then you see their spirit right away, even before you find out they've died?
Whoa, no, I've never heard that, but that
I've
sounds...
heard of that, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Like if they like come into the room and you talk to them and then they're like, no.
yeah.
Oh, hey.
You say you are stuck in a time loop. She starts crying. No, no, no. Don't cry. Everything will be all right.
No.
No,
You
no,
try
no.
to comfort her, but
Yeah.
she just continues to cry. Suddenly, a loud noise is heard outside. You turn around and see a plane falling from the sky. You run to the
Whoa!
window and see a fireball explode above the house.
Oh my god!
Whoa. This is another thing, like, it loves to talk about, oh my god, Jason.
Sorry. God.
Luckily the house has a pool and the water put out the fire.
All right.
Okay.
Your family is
That's it.
safe. In
No, they died from
reality,
the impact.
cousin Larry died in the plane crash.
Oh no.
You live happily ever after.
All right.
Oh, awesome.
That is wholesome.
That's another Aster Colson. Your
Oh
family
my
saved
God,
cousin
what
Larry
just
died in a
happened?
plane crash. You live happily ever after. Oh my god.
That's insane.
I guess I'll try again. Just because I haven't heard Wholesome in a while.
I mean, if they say happily ever after.
I guess. Poor Larry.
Well, you know what? A man can have, what's that saying? A man can only serve one master.
What?
Just a saying like that.
Yeah.
It sounds good. I've never heard it.
Tony, you want to do your prompt?
Sure.
Or Brandon, if you thought it.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I don't want to swipe it from you, Brendan. If you have a character
So
idea.
we're initiating a new story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have an idea for a character or a situation?
And then I have to like type it into start it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just type in
Okay.
next and start saying you are, and then your name and some characteristics about who and what you do.
Yeah. Balki clearly did not care about his cousin.
Yeah, even on the show, he was kind of like the freewheeling one, and Larry was the straight man. He was like, I don't, he never wanted to do anything. Though now I think he was probably just depressed.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, cousin Larry never wants to go anywhere. He just wants to sit on the couch all day.
You are Albert Sherbertson. You live
Yeah, I got
inside
it.
an elephant's butt and you like it that way.
That's great.
Did I not do it enough?
No. Like, so the first one is that you like it that way. Now the second one is the situation.
Yeah.
So you live in an elephant's butt and you like it that way until, so you could say, what happens now? Like, where are you when our story starts? What's different about today?
Kids on a field trip see you being birthed from the your elephant home. Oh, okay.
It's like Ace Ventura 2.
Yeah.
You, a construction worker, comes to your house and says the building is in disrepair, so he wants to fix it up for the next owner. He has some money and he thinks you might be interested in buying it.
I didn't.
How
finish
much
what I
would
was
you
trying
pay?
to say. I sent it too early.
That's okay.
No, it's fine. See, the AI
Uh,
picks up a lot just from that.
Yeah. The construction worker sniffs around. Are we in an elephant's
gross.
butthole right now?
Yeah. Yeah? What are you trying to say? No, nothing.
Wow.
My grandma grew up inside a moose, so, I got no problems.
Yeah, not judge me, but I'm just wondering.
Yeah. There's a scene in Ace Ventura 2 where he's coming out of an animal's butt. I forgot
a
why.
rhino. Yeah.
Oh, it's
A
A
great.
mechanical
yeah.
rhino.
Oh yeah, that right.
Yeah.
I
That's a
don't
great
remember
scene.
much from that movie. I do remember a horrifying scene where he's looking for the dolphin,
Yeah.
and then there's a room inside a house that had a shark in it.
Yes. Yep.
it made no sense and it was horrifying. And then he fell and then it was a shark. And he's like, it's not Snowflake.
Yeah. It's not so.
Wait, is that 1 or 2?
That's 1. Yeah.
Yeah. 1 was so great.
That part gave me nightmares as a kid.
Yeah, because it came out of nowhere. It was like the that scene in Pee-wee's Big Adventure where Large Marge, like that scared me. Like,
Oh yeah, the
remember
ghost
that
lady.
part.
where she's like telling like a horror story when Pee-wee's hitchhiking, and then she makes the weird claymation face.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds very Tim Burton.
Yeah.
Kiwi. What was her name? Big Martha?
Or Large Marge, or
Large Marge. Yeah, that does look scary. And she was dead the whole time.
Yeah, or something.
Now, where did he got in trouble for jerking off in a movie theater?
It seems
Like a
so
porn
tame
theater?
nowadays. Yeah. It's like
He
Paul
was
Rubin?
yeah.
in an
You
adult
stroke a
movie
construction
theater.
worker's chin.
Yeah.
I'll pay whatever
Even
you
me.
want, you tell him. Do you take alternate forms of payment? Greater than yes, he looks at you with confusion on his face. What? He asks.
What?
But really, who goes to an adult movie theater and tattles on other people for jacking off?
Yeah.
Wait, are we
Someone-
talking about Paul Rubens or Fred Willard now?
Oh.
Fred Willard did that too?
Yeah, he got busted for being jacking off in an adult theater.
I mean, that must be your thing, though, just to.
And that was like when he was that's when he was old. Like this was like in the 2010s
Oh wow.
Where is an adult theater in 2010?
That too.
in LA.
Oh yeah.
Really?
I'm sure.
Would you really want to sit in those seats?
I
Well,
mean,
now they're gonna have adult drive-ins. I bet
Nah.
you can just go
people
jack
sit
off
down,
next to. You can go jack
I
off
feel
to a
like
bunch of
movie
other
theaters
people.
are gonna have like a comeback after all this.
Oh,
You pull your
like
pant up a
literal
little bit
comeback?
and show him your thigh. I think you know what I'm talking about, and then you say, this is an elephant's butt, you know. He nods and smiles. Well, I guess I can see why you'd want to buy this place. He opens up the door and lets you go in.
the back door.
But I already live here.
Yeah, exactly. I
so-
wanted you to fix it up.
Thanks for showing me my own back door.
You
Yeah.
say, I want to fuck you, you idiot. He laughs. If you insist, but I don't have anything else to give you.
What? Is this how we're gonna take another whoopee? That's amazing.
Yeah.
We weren't even trying. Well, I guess we were, but.
I want to fuck you, idiot.
Oh boy.
This is definitely a hate fuck. He's just so obtuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You say, R. Just take off your
Arr.
clothes and get on this dick. Greater than you start sucking him off. You slowly move down his body until you reach his cock head. You begin
Whoa,
licking the tip
how big
as
is
you
his
suck him
dick?
off. The
Oh
man
my
starts
God.
jerking off and moaning loudly. You continue to lick the shaft while stroking the head and making lewd comments.
Wow.
Lewd comments.
A new whoopee sound as well.
Yeah, that was very like mechanical, like the sex.
Wow. Wow. Oh my god.
Oh, Fred, I'm sucking your dick. Fred Willard jacked off in a movie theater.
I don't think I've ever heard cockhead before, but it makes so much sense.
You continue
Yeah.
with the lewd comments.
Wait, you've never
You
heard it
begin
in
to hear
life?
the sounds of a car driving by and then the sound of breaking glass.
Oh,
You look around and see a window broken. Suddenly you feel something hard press against your ass. It feels weird and you gasp out loud. A gun.
What?
The man pulls out a pistol from his
Oh,
pants
thank
and points it
God.
at you.
What?
You scream and back away from the gun.
What?
did he put it?
They made it sound like it was a dick pressed up against your butt.
A gun?
Yeah, but then we turn around, but it's cold, and then we look around, and it's a gun.
And then we're like, is that a gun or are you just happy to see me? And they're like, it's a gun.
The elephant has windows now. Yeah. Small
The
gun.
elephant's
Like that-
probably
like that
bullet
cow.
right now, right?
Yeah, like that cow at Michigan State. So wait,
They
are we
had a
driving
window?
around? When we look around, is that outside the elephant's butt when you hear the car driving by and the sound of breaking glass?
Yeah,
or-
maybe.
No, I think
Yeah,
we're
I guess there's
inside.
a window inside the elephant.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like the window of the anus.
Oh, okay. Like the eyes are the window to the soul.
Yeah.
Exactly. The butt is the window to the elephant.
The butt. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I'm putting it
I just
on.
love this.
like-
Suddenly you feel something hard pressed against your ass. It feels weird and you gasp. A gun.
A gun.
This robot's got a sense of humor, and I like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
But it could just be part of the whoopee.
Like part of the foreplay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's fun.
Maybe.
Maybe it's what he's into.
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly a trunk appears and snatches the gun out of the man's hand. It then hits the man and knocks him out.
Very NC-17.
You run over to the trunk and open it up. Inside you
yeah.
find a shotgun and a bulletproof vest.
Not
You
that
put
kind
on
of
the
trunk.
vest and walk
Oh my
outside.
God.
Yeah, come
There is
on,
now a crowd
robot.
watching you. They all stare at you. Some laugh, others gawk, some just stand there
Gawk?
staring.
Mm-hmm. They're just like staring, like with their mouths open, like Gawker.
I think this construction worker has a really hard fetish to pull off. Yeah, gotta be a gun. Gotta be inside the elephant's butthole. There's gotta be glass breaking outside.
And I gotta play dumb the whole time.
I was thinking about typing the same thing, Brendan. Group mind.
You say, what the fuck are you looking at? Haven't you ever seen a man who lives in an elephant's butt? A couple of men come up to you. One is a big guy wearing sunglasses and a baseball cap.
Okay.
He holds a clipboard in one hand and a large butcher knife in the other.
Mm.
He
Whoa.
looks at you and shakes his head. This is really fucked up, but if you're willing to work for us, we can help you.
Okay.
You nod and he walks forward.
I don't like that he's walking
Hey,
forward.
this is like kind of fucked up, but like, do you need help? We can help you.
Is he from
Yeah,
Cutco? Yeah. Now we get roped into Cutco.
Yeah, selling knives door to door.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I like how he says this. So is he saying the fact that we live in an elephant's butt is the thing that's fucked up?
Yeah. But also, that's how desperate they are to get other people into Cutco. They're like, man, I just saw somebody come out of an elephant's butthole, and I'm still gonna try to recruit that guy.
Mm-hmm. That's how good he is.
Yeah. Yeah,
Let me tell
the
you something, Bill.
other two
You might
guys
not respect me.
the other two guys are like Cutco employees that are like, I don't know about this whole thing, man.
You smell
he's
him
like,
and he
You
smells
can
like
get anybody
rhino
to
butt.
sell.
Don't just me, you say to him, you live
Just
inside a
me.
rhino's butt. He grins and turns away.
Elephant's
You say
butt
don't
elephant.
trust me? Is that what you meant?
I would just say, don't judge me.
Just me. What a wild adventure in this elephant's butt that we were trying to fix
Yeah.
up.
The animals are the least wild adventure in this tale, coming this summer.
It's all about contractors and people
Mhm.
with clipboards.
Yep,
A sequel to James and the Giant Peach.
yep. Fixing up the butt, starring James Spader.
A sequel to James and the Giant Peach because there's that rhino in the sky.
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw this once. It works.
You press a cold hard gun up against his butt and say, don't move. He doesn't respond to you. You squeeze and he makes grunting noises. You
Oh.
release him and press the trigger. Blood spurts everywhere. You turn him
Oh.
around and hold his arms behind his back. He gasps and tries to fight you off, but you shove him to the ground and shoot him again.
Whoa!
He screams
Oh
out in
my
pain
God.
and begs for mercy.
Whoa!
Okay.
Not dead yet, unfortunately.
Okay.
Or fortunately,
That
I
went
guess.
a little too far.
You shot me. Why'd you shoot me in the arm?
Yeah. Why? My legs.
I'm still alive.
Yeah, I'm still alive.
I'm just very badly burned.
Man, that I need to rewatch some of those.
Same. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Mm.
So many quotable moments.
You make him promise to never eat elephant ears again, then pick him up and make you lead him to your boss. You drive him into his office and lock the door. He struggles to free himself, and when he finally does, you
Oh.
fire another shot.
Oh no.
His throat is also slit.
Oh!
You throw his body onto a table and leave his office.
Jesus. Well, he
Yikes.
shouldn't have fought, but that's a pretty brutal way to go.
Yikes.
That's really fucking nuts, you guys.
Mhm.
In his own office.
If this film had a sequel, it would be called Cheek to Chic. Yeah. Jungle to
We'll be back in
Jungle.
2 seconds.
Okay.
All right. Ass to ass.
What movie was that in? That was the end of. It
Requiem for a Dream. Yeah.
was like a heroin movie, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man. The
Yeah.
thing of the abscess.
Man, that mom was the saddest part of that movie.
I
We
barely
got
know.
a
winner.
Short Johns.
Sure,
You
Joe.
realize you are inside a travel agency for little people. The business is called Short
So we're
Johns.
still in the
You
90s.
smile and
right?
remember
Yeah.
the time you had sex with this
Oh,
woman.
no, this is
No,
She
no,
was
no.
very pretty
That was
and
the
she
last
made
one.
you happy.
Oh, right,
Maybe
we're
you
gonna
could
tell
do the
different
same
story.
thing with her again. As you
But
enter the front
yeah.
desk, you notice the sign above the register, no tits or ass allowed.
Oh,
What a weird.
Those little people must be very randy. Maybe they're like little nudists.
Yeah.
Little nudist big world, like that reality show.
No tits or ass allowed. That means they've gotten plenty of tits ass walking
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, they're
that's a
they're
great
like,
T-shirt.
Yeah. Yeah. No tits or ass allowed.
But that means dongs are allowed. Dongs fine.
hmm
Yeah. Penises and vaginas are good.
Yeah.
Take off the rest though.
Show
I'm
off
just
your front.
imagining like a knife like slicing off your tits and butt.
Oh my god.
And
Well,
then a big old
we
X.
just
Leave
killed
it
that
in the
guy.
locker, and then you can come and get it when you leave.
But is she gonna remember the last time we had Whoopi?
What do you mean?
Is she,
Why wouldn't she?
I don't know. Maybe it wasn't as good as we remember.
Oh, okay.
And what woman is this?
I think she's at the travel agency.
Oh, okay. I thought we were just randomly like, oh, we had sex with this woman, like that.
Oh, I assumed it was like the woman.
But you're
inside.
saying this woman inside.
And that's probably why she's got the sign up that says no tits or ass allowed.
Mm-hmm.
Because maybe it didn't go so well.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. She's like, I'm done giving away tits and ass for trips to Jamaica. Cedar Point is an amusement park for our European viewers.
In
the Midwest.
Sandusky,
You say,
Ohio.
that's fine, I don't have a tit or an ass, and then you say, I want to go to Cedar Point, what do you got? The clerk looks at you and smiles. We've got a few things for you, but no tits or asses. You
Thanks.
chuckle and say, oh yeah, that's right, I'm short and skinny, I need titties and an ass, I'll take that. You walk through the store and find everything you
We're
need.
being really cheeky here. Yeah.
No pun intended.
Oh yeah, I need a tits and ass. I'll take that package.
Let me get a
It doesn't
titty.
make any sense. So it's like, I want to go to Cedar Point, and they're like, well, we don't have tits or ass. And then I'm like, great, I'll take a tit and an ass, please.
Yeah.
I'll take one tit and one ass. Did you not listen? She used to get TNA, and now they don't excite her anymore. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
You
Now-
ask the clerk, where is that woman I had sex with before? Does she still work here? She replies, yes, she works here too, but she's
Ah.
not working today because she has a wedding to attend later tonight.
Whoa.
You grin
Girl.
and say, well, I'll be seeing her then. I guess you guys will be closed after all.
Wow, it's so
Are you
cocky.
gonna go crash that
Mm.
wedding?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
I think so.
And then we see that it's her wedding. Yeah.
Yeah. Be like, I'll go see her.
Yeah.
I'll see her. And then it's like The Graduate, where we just make her run out of her own wedding.
Yeah.
Living in an elephant's butt is a great, great for your confidence. Apparently, yeah, I think
Yeah. I mean, really,
Oh,
it
yeah.
teaches you to like not fear anything.
so. Yeah.
And you know, elephant poop doesn't really smell. It smells more like hay. So
Ah!
You go
Come
and you
on,
crash that
Eileen.
wedding and you're the belle of the ball, charming her friends and family and tearing up the dance floor. Come on Eileen plays on repeat and it's an amazing night. The UESP Wiki, your source for the Elder Scrolls since 1995
Uh-oh.
book
Whoa.
information CD, Oblivion, Shadows, novel,
Wiki break.
location within, Rask, Oblivion type short story published by Ordo Malleus Rituals of Destruction, Ordo Malleus
What the fuck is
Ritual
going on
Book
right
1, The Rituals of Destruction.
you broke the
We
AI.
tagged into a wiki apparently. All right, now back
This
to the
happens
story.
sometimes. It'll just spit out a random fact.
It's so random.
Yeah, very random. And it also had nothing to do with the prompt. Rituals of
Yeah, at least,
destruction.
like, if you're gonna say a random fact, it should be relevant.
Yeah, give me something related to Common Eileen at least.
Got anything about elephants' butts?
Yeah. What's all the facts you have in the library about elephants' butts? Can you point me? What's the Dewey Decimal Codes for that?
What's this woman's name? Oh, okay.
Oh
Yep,
yeah.
there you go.
Yeah. Yesterday there was an article about why men get more
You
debt.
approach the women,
I
whose name
saw
is
something
Eileen.
about that.
Do you remember when
What
we
was
had
the
sex?
article
You
about?
ask, as her new husband looks on.
Uh,
Yes, she says. I had my first period yesterday, so
Oh,
it must
no.
have been about 2
Oh,
days ago,
boy.
maybe even less than that.
No. maybe it's the first period after giving birth or something.
Yeah, well, you know, she's an athlete, so you can go without a period. Or if you're too thin, you won't have a period.
Oh, okay.
Or if you're a man.
As we learned on that one episode of South Park as well.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
You take her hand and begin to slow dance. Her eyes follow yours as she dances.
Okay.
Good.
Good.
Good start.
She sniffs the air. Smells like elephant poop.
Yeah. You have an exotic musk.
It is impressive when you can slow dance to Come On Eileen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Eileen.
Yeah, they just slow it down. It's like a jazz version that they play.
It's a beautiful.
You
ballad.
whisper in her
Yeah.
ear, remember when we had sex? Her mouth drops open and she stares at you. What? She asks in disbelief.
Uh-oh.
Remember when I told you how I loved your lips? Remember how good they tasted?
Whoa.
How I wanted
Oh.
to taste them every moment of
Alright,
every
so
day
she
forevermore.
Mm.
Eileen begins to cry softly. Tears stream down her face.
So she does remember you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does.
How
She's crying because she's at her wedding. She made such a big mistake.
Yeah. Remember how good they tasted? That's a... Say come on Eileen. Oh no.
I think that's the porn version.
Yeah. the tears mixed with the cum, and it looks like she's got a hot load on her face.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Hey, thanks for the host, Petrified Pizza.
Thanks for what?
Petrified Pizza is hosting us with one viewer.
All right.
What does
Every
that
viewer
mean?
counts. You can host other people's channels, yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You the wedding DJ says, all right. Who's ready to throw the bouquet? Get up here, Eileen. Eileen, still in tears, prepares to throw the bouquet.
Oh,
Her hands
no.
shake violently.
Oh.
Suddenly, you grab her by the shoulders and pull her back. Eileen, calm down, you shout.
Oh,
It's
no.
okay, it's okay, she whispers. Just let go and let yourself feel what you did. It was beautiful, it was fun, it was.
Oh my
This
god.
is almost like a. This is almost like a
Beautiful.
sketch.
Yeah.
You know, like this guy's like, it's
very-
okay. Don't feel
Yeah.
guilty about your past sex.
Yeah.
And she was just like upset.
Yeah. She's having a mental breakdown on her wedding night, yeah. I feel like she's like, fight or flight is kicking in and she's ready to book it. She's gonna get ready to throw it and then she's gonna drop it and run out of it and hop on a bus with us.
I think you mean fuck or flight.
Fuck or flight.
Yeah.
Alright, take us home, Tony.
Yeah,
Ow.
Tony, let's seal a deal.
Yeah, let's get Eileen or leave her here to be stuck in a marriage forever.
Yeah. Oh wow, time traveled like 20 years into the future.
Yeah. Oh my god, okay. Not what I
Look how the
expected.
priest is still there.
Oh
Like,
man.
go home, priest.
Yeah, what? You're not invited to the
You
stage.
Yeah.
did your
The
thing.
priest
that's
steps up to
Exactly.
you and
This
says, is there a
now.
problem? You punch him in the face, and a huge brawl breaks out. Later, you and Eileen are sitting in a car together.
Oh.
You both look tired. How long were you gone? Eileen asks. A couple of days, you reply. Did you see anyone else while I was gone? Not really, other than some guards who came to check on you once they realized that someone was missing from their camp.
Hmm.
Camp.
Okay, I think I have it.
Is it like a destination wedding where you're out in the woods or something?
Yeah, maybe we met in a time of war,
Oh, or that.
Guards.
Yeah.
or maybe we were prisoners of war, and that's where we fell in love.
Or maybe we're vampires.
I
Vampires
wouldn't rule
living
it
inside
out.
an elephant's
And
butt.
we've lived many lives.
Yeah. Yeah. Once you've like lived like 3 lifetimes, you're like, I wonder what it's gonna be like to live inside an elephant's butt. We've done everything there is to do.
Who cares?
Yeah. Who cares? I can live forever. It's time to see what it's like to live a whole lifetime in an elephant's butt.
I'm imagining like a neighborhood in Ferndale just filled with a bunch of elephants.
Oh.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to live there in elephant corners.
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah.
Those
The houses all have
vampires.
open plans.
And it apparently doesn't stink because Tony says that elephant butts smell like
Well,
hay.
it smells, but it's like poop with all hay inside. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Because they're bad digesters.
Mhm.
And they eat
Mm.
hay.
Yep.
Hmm.
Well, I mean
So,
that's
like,
one
hay,
thing.
Hay is to elephants as corn is to us.
Yeah.
I guess so. I mean, they eat a lot of plants and stuff, but mostly hay.
Yeah.
I didn't eat any corn.
Is that your elephant voice? What was that?
I didn't need any corn.
That's that bastard. From
Oh, okay, yeah.
Austin Powers.
I
You
didn't
tell
need
Eileen to leave the man she just married to spend the rest of her
There you
life
go.
with you.
Okay.
You hold out your hand to her and say, "Come on, Eileen. Come on, with me." Greater than you continue to Rask. You ride to Rask in silence, knowing that if
Rask?
anyone knew you were riding
Rask?
with Eileen, they would probably try to kill you. Eventually, you reach a small town called Naleen. There, you meet a young girl named Eliza. She is dressed in rags, and has a huge scar across her forehead.
Ooh, don't ask her.
Oh, wait, I got this.
Okay. Where's Rask? That sounds like, well, shout out to Alex Rask, but it does make me think it's somewhere in Eastern Europe.
Yeah.
Where's Naleen? That's where all Aileen's from.
Eileen from
Milan,
Nelly. Rochelle.
Come on, Eileen from Nile.
There's a hockey player named Tuka Rask. He's from Finland, so maybe it's Rask, Finland. Let's look up Naleen. I guess it's a girl's name, Naleen.
It's beautiful.
Let's see. It's a real name. Oh, meaning origin. I guess it's an Indian name. The Sanskrit translation is locust.
Oh my
And
god.
somebody else says it means lotus. I'd rather be a lotus than a locust. I'd rather be a lotus than a locust. See, that's a rap line. I just did it.
You
Yeah,
look like a lovely couple. Would you like to check out this cozy
Bedroom
two-bedroom
outfit
elephant's butt?
butt.
Says Eliza. You nod and walk off with Eileen into the sunset.
There you go.
Your next stop is the town of Herchine's hunting grounds. You have never seen anything quite like it.
Whoa.
A forested area where animals roam free, including wolves, bears, ogres, giants, trolls, wendigos, and more.
What?
They hunt, eat, drink, mate, and fight amongst themselves.
And they lived happily ever after.
The end.
I think that's a
Percy-
good place to end, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this is like spitting out very specific information.
Yeah, this has to
Oh,
be from
Elder. It's from the game Elder Scrolls.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I think that other place might be, I'm guessing that's a town in Elder Scrolls as well. I don't play Elder Scrolls, so I don't even know.
Oh,
what
really?
it is.
Because it gave us that random fact about Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
It's stuck on Elder Scrolls for some reason.
There's that
Yeah.
wiki fact.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, I would say Elder Scrolls is a game where you play like an old person trying to get your Medicaid, and you have to fill out forms.
Yeah, you're like a person with like really veiny hands, and you're just like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you're
Here,
trying to
young,
open-
yeah.
you're
Here
trying
is
to
my,
open
yeah.
parchment.
Here's my scroll to get my insulin.
Yeah.
Sir, it's called your paperwork. No, it is my Elder Scrolls.
Hey, Elder
It's a
Scrolls.
commercial like that one commercial where they go to the pharmacy and they're like, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough money, and they're like, what about this app that makes it like $8? And then they
Oh,
just do
yeah.
that.
Good RX.
Yeah.
That thing works, man.
Does it?
What
I
torture
don't
for
know,
old
'cause I
people,
just-
though?
I-
They're
I
basically
always
like,
watch
hey-
it and then I laugh and I'm like, or you could maybe just pay $8 with this app. And it's like,
Yeah.
I'm never doing this.
Huh.
Well, what it does is it'll show you like the comparisons of like what different pharmacies charge for what drugs.
Ah.
So yeah,
Or
I'm
they
like,
were already there, and then she's like, boop, here you go. It's $8.
well, I used it and it had like an Insta coupon, but I ordered it over the internet, my prescription, because of the pandemic, and it just applied the coupon automatically. I was like, that's pretty impressive. And they don't
That's
charge
pretty
anything,
cool.
and you
But
don't have
old
to sign
people
up.
don't know how to use a smartphone.
I know, that's the funny part of it. They should be, the commercial should be like the grandson showing them how to, like, Grandma, I'll just
And
give
they,
you
like,
$20.
haven't gotten to the story yet. Like, they're
Yeah,
like, making a
and there's like,
decision
ah.
ahead of time.
And then the grandkid just gets frustrated and pulls out $20, and they're like, "What? It came out of the phone? Yeah, Grandma, that's how phones work. Here's $20. Let's go to the fucking
Yeah.
pharmacy." Oh, this technology! I feel so stupid. No, you're smart, Grandma. You're the greatest
Fine,
generation.
Grandma. Let's go
Ah.
get some prescriptions.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us again, Brandon.
Thanks for having me. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
glad we
man.
got it to work.
Always fun to have you. It's like a reunion.
It is.
Oh,
It's just
I thought you were
like
just getting up to
way
leave right
back
then. You're like, "Oh, that was great, guys," and then bam, I'm out of here.
Brendan's on a podcast called Vulnerability. I'm going to drop a link in there. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, check out Vulnerability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been able to record
dude.
any new episodes in the pandemic or no?
Yeah, we've been recording on Zoom. We're not like doing as much as we were before the pandemic because it's just like
Yeah.
There's plenty of other shit going on. We don't need to
Yeah.
add to our stress, but we are still making new content. So we'll have a new episode out on Monday.
Oh. Who is it? Who?
Can you tease? Can you get us an exclusive?
I'm very interested
Former
here.
guest on this show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's been on here a couple times, right?
Yeah. Well, she's been on and Scott's been on. Has she
Yeah.
been on twice?
Not yet.
Okay, but she will be.
Oh.
Yeah.
She will be.
Will be.
Yeah,
All
she's
right.
great.
Have a good night, Brandon. I'm gonna take a 5-minute break and then be right back to continue the marathon.
All right, that sounds good. I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah,
Bye.
tell your stepdads to subscribe.
Tell your stepdad
Bye.
to subscribe. Marathon continues in
Bye.
5 minutes. Bye.